I'm a farmer. This is my 38th year as a farmer in the state of North Carolina, and I can't tell you how many times I have drawn on my experience as a farmer and the Department of Agriculture. That experience is so very important. I know what kind of ownership the people in agriculture and agribusiness have of this position. In fact, a few years ago, there was a law passed that said the Commissioner of Agriculture and the Board of Agriculture shall be practical farmers engaged in their profession. You've got to be a farmer under the law to hold this position. So I'll ask my opponent to explain that. Here's some examples of the things that we've accomplished in this short period of time. We've got the Farmland Preservation Law and the Farmland Preservation Trust Fund passed. We've got the Got to Be NC marketing campaign that is now nationally and internationally recognized. We've placed safety on food safety, emphasis on food safety, and we've been recognized even by FDA for our work in the recall of the Castleberry products. We set record attendance at the Mountain State Fair and the State Fair just last year. Our Emergency Programs Division is now more prepared to handle disasters and is now nationally recognized. Wow. We've got a farm-to-school program that's second to none in the nation that we've just recently restarted with state funds. Probably the most heartwarming thing for me has been disaster relief. Operation A Brighter Day in the mountains and being able to help these people get through the disasters of 2 tropical storms. Hay relief just last year. Drought relief that we worked on so hard for the state of North Carolina. And maybe one of the most important things to the citizens of North Carolina, our attitude of customer service in the Department of Agriculture. So that's the reason I'm here tonight. That's the reason I'm running for Commissioner of Agriculture again, and that's the reason I'm asking for your support.
Thank you.
Energy crisis, we turned to the technologies that we knew in this country to produce renewable fuels. First, we produced ethanol from grain, vegetable oil, vegetables and grains to make sure that we had biodiesel. So those are the 2 technologies that we knew. Down the road, we are going to have to go even farther with renewable fuels. I am so proud of being able to help establish the biofuels campus up in Oxford at our Oxford Research Station, and to move that technology that will eventually develop cellulosic ethanol and probably even develop butanol for the future transportation needs. Well, we've got to continue to refine the technology that we have with oil seeds. Seminar in Washington a couple or 3 years ago, and they said it's going to have to go through corn ethanol and through oil seeds. So that's where we are today, but the future is out there. I'm excited about the possibility of dedicated crops that we don't even know now that could be genetically engineered to be efficient for the manufacture of renewable fuels. I've joked several times over the past couple of years that I don't want to be the commissioner that told people to plant their farms down with kudzu, but kudzu grows everywhere, it takes no input cost, and now I read that yes, that might be a possibility. So we may have genetically engineered kudzu that's in the future for renewable fuels. But beyond 8 years, I think for about 15 of those years, I was a user of H-2A labor, and what it meant was an affordable workforce that was legal. I mean, that's what the guest worker program needs to be. As a farmer, before I became commissioner, I served on Commissioner Berry's farm labor council, worked on those issues, and worked on issues concerning the H-2A program as it went along. What I saw with H-2A that started out as a program that would provide that affordable legal workforce that we could depend on, I saw a program become more burdened with regulation. I saw a program going through. So that is strategically important to this country to have a good guest worker program that's going to allow us to raise these crops, pick these crops, process these crops, take it all the way from the farm to the fork. So if we don't do that, then strategically we're going to be without a food supply sooner or later in this country, and we will be dependent on these same foreign food sources that have given us so much trouble lately. It's going to depend how we handle these things on whether we have a $70 billion industry or not. This takes proven leadership and it takes vision. I think that over my term as Commissioner of Agriculture, I have proved that I have the leadership and the vision to help take North Carolina forward and make sure that we have the future that all of us want for this state. But beyond the leadership in the state of the first time in many, many, many years, If I'm reelected, the probability is I'm going to take over the chairmanship from the vice chairmanship that I have now of the Food Security and Regulatory Task Force. And food safety is going to be one of the biggest issues we have in North Carolina. So all of these things put together mean that you need a leader in this state in agriculture. I go to work every day with a passion for agriculture.